EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
This is a steady offense that will try and wear you down every time they have the ball. They've got a solid offensive line, and they can control the clock. They love to use the running backs and tight ends in the passing game, giving 5 to 10-yard gains to keep the ball moving methodically down the field. You'll see them put men in motion a lot, too.
John, this defensive unit plays every game at top intensity. They have a strong front seven and are extremely tough up the middle. That being said, they know their pass defense has to get better, so they've taken steps to improve in that department and have used a more frequent rotation of defensive backs.
Now this is what you call excitement. Look at those guys down there. They can't even stand still.
The crowd is ready, the teams are ready, so let's get tonight's game going. The Texans are ready to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 11-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. First and 10. Pass play here on first down. Throws it, and he hits his target. Robinson makes the tackle at the 32. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. It's first and 10. Tosses it right. He shakes a defender. Slips the tackle. He makes the stop at the 45-yard line. And that'll keep this drive going.
I'll tell you, if the defense could have done a better job tackling, that would have been well short of a first down.
Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Tucks it away. Setting up play action with the pass. He hits his receiver. The 20, the 10. Dante Stallworth is in there for the touchdown. Looks like he's just shaken up, and we'll get the full report from Jill very shortly. Gramatica comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Saints are set to kick it deep. It's on its way. From the 13. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. So they have first and 10 here. Davis, the deep back. Pass play here on first down. Passing to the left. The 40, and he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
It's first and 10. They line up in the I formation. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. And it's complete. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 45. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Ball on the 45-yard line. Davis in the backfield. Gaffney in motion. Dropping back the pass on first down. Carr just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. And he drops an easy one. Davis, the lone back, drops back. With the throw, he finds his man. Thomas brings him down at the 32. The Texans are having success on first and second down on this drive and haven't faced a third down situation yet. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Carr with a man in motion. He gets the carry. Allen stops him at the 29. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
The first down marker is just inside the 22. The Texans come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. He's dangerous, John, with that tremendous speed.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You'll have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
Seventh play of this drive. They're inside the 20. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Loses one tackler. Jones brings him down at the 13. And that's a gain of about 8. They'll have to get to the 10 to convert. They'll go from the I formation. Drops back. Gets rid of it. A lot of space in front of him. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. 9 yards, they'll be in the end zone. Davis. Stopped behind the line, loss of a couple. Davis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off, and he just can't hang on. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
11th play of this drive. Carr scans the defense from the gun. Drops back with the pass. Touchdown, Texans. It looks like they could have run that one in if they wanted to.
That's not usually the kind of defensive play that you expect to see down near the goal line. But they guessed pass, and they guessed right. They just couldn't execute.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. And the extra point is good. The Texans draw even. Took a number of plays, but with each one they were able to make their way toward the end zone and ended the drive with a touchdown. In a drive like that, one play builds on another, and they just seem to get a lot of rhythm going out there.
The key to that drive was how they mixed it up with the play calling. And every time the defense thought one thing, the offense would do another.
The Texans are lined up for the kickoff. Nice kick and returnable. From the 14-yard line. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. McAllister, the deep back. Brooks with a man in motion. McAllister. He is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 31-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5. They need 5. They line up in the I formation, looking to run it here. Nice play fake with the pass, and he had it and lost it, incomplete. And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass a ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
Drops back, gets rid of it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. Almost, but no catch.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with a ball. Just bounced off his hands.
Berger will come in now to punt it away. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
24-yard punt, fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Davis is the deep back, dropping back the pass on 1st down. Incomplete pass. The defender just teed off on it.
Line has to do a better job of protection or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
Stay home! Stay home! Raise the two! Lucky!
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the call. Grant is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49. Gain of 7. About 4 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. On the ground. Allen with the tackle at midfield. Davis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. The Texans grab the live ball. Touchdown, Houston. So a tremendous punt return that goes all the way for 6.
You know how baseball has a specialist that just close out games? Football has these guys who can just flat out return kicks.
Brown comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
And they're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
The Texans are ready to kick this one off. Short kickoff. From the 18-yard line. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. First and 10. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. Looking long down the right side of the field. Glenn stops him at the 33. Good read, finding the single coverage in the secondary. It's first and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Williams moves in motion. Tosses it out to the right. Sharper makes the play at the 32. 1-yard gain on that play. They have to get to the 23 to convert for the first. They line up in the I formation. Pressure, throwing, and he hits his target. Robinson brings him down at the 8-yard line. Stallworth was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So it's first and goal. Brooks with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Goose McAllister is in there for the score. So they get in on the ground.
Yep, great blocking on that one. Gave him a big hole to charge right into the end zone.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Both teams' offenses operating very efficiently today.
Yeah, if the defense doesn't start making some stops, this could be a 100-point game.
The Saints are set to kick it deep. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 14-yard line. The Texans will start this drive from the 30. So they have first and 10 here. The backs are lined up in an I. Throws it. Perfect throw. Dives and makes the tackle. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
First and 10. Johnson, the man in motion. Going to the left. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
So they have first and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Rodgers pulls him down at the 38-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. They have to reach the 33 to convert. Carr with a man in motion. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And And the catch is made. Johnson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
5 yards to go. The backs are lined up in an I. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Rodgers records the stop at the 26. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Sixth play of this drive, and they find themselves in scoring range. Davis, the lone setback, gets the toss to the left, and he's tackled behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
It's second down and a long way to go. Davis, the lone back. Dropping back, closing in, wraps him up and brings him down. He records his first sack on that play. They'll need to reach the 16-yard line in order to convert for the first down. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Throws it. Perfect throw. McMillan stops him at the 4. Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single coverage. Four more yards to finish off the drive with a touchdown. Davis, the lone setback. Tosses it right. Allen is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 3-yard line. Gain of 2. They're 3 yards away from scoring. Davis, the lone back. Carr sends a man in motion. Going to the left. Dominic Davis is in there for the touchdown. So he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
He was like a locomotive with a full head of steam.
Brown comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Each of these teams have put a lot of points on the board today.
And we might be in for a slugfest today.
The Texans are lined up for the kickoff. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 17-yard line, the 30. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. First and 10. McAllister lines up behind his fullback in the I. They'll pass on first down. Puts the quarterback on the ground. The always clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
And when he gets to the quarterback, he doesn't let him get away.
Now in second and long after the sack. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing, and he makes the grab. The 40. Glenn takes him down at the 46-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. Through one quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. With the score, Houston 21, New Orleans 14. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball on their own 46. They'll go from the I formation. Looking upfield. Throws it. What a catch. Dives and brings him down at the 13. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
1st and 10. McAllister, the deep back, gets the toss to the left with the hurdle. The back breaks free, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down out of it.
They're 3 yards away from scoring. They line up in the I formation. Setting up play action. Touchdown, New Orleans. Aaron Brooks completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Saints knotted up. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Berger in to kick this one off. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 17, the 30. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. First and 10. Davis, the lone setback. Carr sends a man in motion. Tosses it left. Great play in the backfield by Rodgers. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
2nd and long coming up here. Johnson moves in motion. Davis. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
Lock him deep.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Dropping back. Throws it. He finds his man. Smith makes the play at the 46. This will be his 2nd punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. From the 24. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return. First and 10. They line up in the I formation. Going to the right. He records the tackle at the 32. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 8 to go. Brooks out of the gun. Gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. Wong stops him at the 41. Good play to pick up the first, getting it to one of their speedsters.
They have a lot of respect for his speed, and a lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. And that's where he's going to want to break off a route and use his speed to create run after the catch.
McAllister. Nice play fake. Pressure coming with the throw, and he makes the grab. Glenn pulls him down at the 46-yard line. Brooks has done a good job finding holes in the secondary on his way to over 200 yards passing. First and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. McAllister wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Only one man in the backfield. Brooks with a man in motion. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Coleman makes the stop at the 30-yard line. Brooks was able to escape the rush and delivers a perfect pass on the run.
And that's one of those things that's tough to game plan for. You have to try and keep him stationary, keep him in the pocket. When you let him run around like that and pick his targets, he can really carve up a defense.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Breaking through. Cooper with the stop at the 21-yard line.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
They have to get the ball inside the 20 to convert. The backs are lined up in an I. Brooks sends a man in motion. Hands it off. Great fake. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Eighth play of this drive. In field goal range now. McAllister lines up behind his fullback in the I. McAllister breaking free. Keeps his feet moving. Cooper pulls him down at the 1-yard line. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stopped short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
The ball almost on the goal line, less than a yard away. Tosses it out to the right. McAllister. Deuce is in there for the score. And that run won't count. They'll be marched back. 11 yards to the end zone. Only one man in the backfield. Wong records the tackle at the 9-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Second and goal. McAllister lines up behind his fullback in the I. McAllister forming with the stop at the 6. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Six yards to go for a touchdown. Brooks scans the defense from the gun. Throws to the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete, and the cornerback is able to tip it away from the intended receiver.
He got a good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
Bill Gramatica will attempt this field goal from about 24 yards out. And it's on its way. Boy, he really got into that one, easily clearing the crossbar. Seems like the offense can score anytime they have the ball.
Oh, yeah. Games like this give defensive coordinators gray hair.
The Saints are ready to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 10. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. It's 1st and 10. The Saints come out in a nickel package. Going to the left. Stopped behind the line, loss of a couple. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and long coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Diving tackle at the 32-yard line. And they go at the defense with the run.
They're going to keep running to see what the other team is willing to give them on the ground out there.
3rd and 6. Drops back. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Good pass. He just couldn't handle it. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. The Texans come out in a nickel package. They give it to the halfback. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. And he high steps his way to the end zone. Deuce McAllister is in there for the score. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
That was a great individual effort by that guy. He looks determined to make the most out of every carry.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 16. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
On return.
First and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the call. Sullivan records the tackle at the 35-yard line. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
They'll go from the I formation. Davis. Smith makes the play at the 37-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
3rd and 5 coming up. They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing. Just couldn't get that pass under control. He just couldn't bring that one in.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
Stanley is ready to punt this one away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Hand it off to the back. Foreman makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
They need 7. The backs are lined up in an I. Throws it, and this pass is completed. Sharper is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 45-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Two-minute warning coming up. Williams comes in motion. And there's a flag on the play. Holland moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snapped.
Surveying the field. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. They'll go from the I formation. And he's taken down in the backfield by Walker. Walker gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, big, strong man.
2-minute warning coming up. Ball on their own 35. 5th play of this drive. So 2 minutes left before halftime. Houston looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. And this pass is completed. Henderson gets stopped short of the marker on that play. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Glenn will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. From the 30-yard line. Keeps his feet moving. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. Ball on their own 33. New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. McMillan makes the tackle at the 42. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back. Pressure. Down he goes. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Rodgers. Drops back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Kraft takes him down at the 47-yard line. They're going to go with a no huddle. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Thomas is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 27. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, thrown behind, but caught. Jones with the tackle at the 15-yard line. They'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. Inside enemy territory. Carr will work out of the shotgun. Passing on first down. Throwing. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. Johnson dropped a sure touchdown on that play, John.
Usually he's pretty reliable around the goal line, and they really do like to go to him whenever they need a big catch. He just got to do a better job of watching the ball into his hand. I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sidelines, and if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score if the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Allen is the guy who gets in there for the sack.
They did a good job pinning their ears back, getting to him before he could get rid of it.
Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your decleater. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a decleater.
Brown heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. Very exciting contest.
And both defenses are doing just enough to keep the other team from breaking this one open.
The Texans are set to kick it deep. Short kickoff. From the 20. New Orleans is still up by 7. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Dime backs in for this play. They'll pass on first down. Tosses it right. Perfect throw. The 40. Diving tackle to bring him down. Brooks is very comfortable out there today. He's closing in on 300 yards through the air.
The defense has to come up big, or they'll find themselves in a big hole for the second half. They have to focus on not allowing a touchdown and forcing them to settle for a field goal.
The Texans come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Thrown behind, but caught. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass, and it's working.
He sees something in the defense. The Texans come out in a nickel package. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Smith did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. And he just made it look simple.
Bill Gramatica comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt. Glenn gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The Saints are lined up for the kickoff. Squib kick. From the 12. The 30. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. New Orleans 34. Houston 24. Bring in some of their backups on offense. So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. Just about ready for the second half as they line up for the kickoff. Good distance. From the 12-yard line. Houston needs 2 scores to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
Minor couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Ball on their own 31. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He'll get the call again. McMillan makes the tackle at the 39-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play. Two yards to go. Minor, the lone back. Toss play to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield. That play wasn't going anywhere except backwards.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Delta, switch one.
They've been very effective, John, running on first down, and that's helped them grab the lead.
Yeah, when you have 7 or 8 yards on first down, you're having a pretty good game.
Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
2nd and 6. McAllister, the lone setback. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Too tall for the intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Houston comes out in their nickel package. Closing in, throws it, and the catch is made. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
It's 1st and 10. The Saints have been doing a great job throwing on first down, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
This is what makes our offense so effective sometimes. They keep the defense off balance.
The 10, Deuce, is in there for the score.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Saints really rolling now as they continue to build their lead. The Saints are ready to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 9 to the 20. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. First and 10. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
With the throw, McMillan takes him down at the 50. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there. Ball right around midfield. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Minor. Young makes the tackle at the 49-yard line. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
The first down marker is just inside the 40. Ragone will work out of the shotgun. Drops back with the pass. And he makes, no, he can't haul it in. Big drop on that play, John.
He does a good job of using his speed and quickness to get open. The quarterback finds him with a pass, but you can't think about the defender or what you're going to do with it after you make the catch. You got to make the catch first, and then you think about the other stuff later.
Miller, the man in motion. With the throw, right to him. And he goes out of bounds at the 47. Ellis looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. From the 23-yard line. The 40. The 50. Flag down. First and 10. They've had a lot of success rushing on first down, John, averaging over 8 yards per carry.
The offensive line has given the runners some good holes today.
And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 9 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Throws it. He made the catch. Earl pulls him down at the 50. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
It's 1st and 10.
It's all right, it's all right.
They put up some very gaudy numbers rushing on 1st down.
Now, the defense is getting pushed around a little out there, and the score kind of indicates it.
Sharper with the tackle at the 37-yard line. Some good quick moves and a 1st down.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
The Texans come out in a nickel package. There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. That's not on the offense. Number 63. Still 1st down.
Number 63 was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Shotgun, shotgun. Bring it, bring it.
The Saints have handled this defense, John, as they've averaged over 8 yards per pass play on 1st down.
And the scoreboard helps tell the story.
Pathon didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the draw, watch the draw. Cowboys.
Houston looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. He's looking, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver, dives and brings him down. And they'll be looking at 3rd and short after that completion, John.
That was a good read. He was looking for the deeper guy who was covered, and he made a quick decision, go to the receiver who would get him close to a 1st down.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play. McAllister. He's at the 20. Earl records the stop at the 14. McAllister continues this tremendous performance, has now amassed over 200 yards on the ground. Inside enemy territory. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. McAllister is in there for the score. So he's now gotten into the end zone 4 times on the ground. Gramatica comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Minor, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. The Saints are set to kick it deep. They'll return this one. From the 11. The 30. The Texans will start the drive from the 35. So they have 1st and 10 here. Minor is the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Ruff takes him down at the 39-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
About 6 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. Gadsden in motion. Gets the pass off, and And it's caught. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. The ball is right at midfield.
Mike, cover, Mike.
They'll go from the I formation. Dropping back to pass on first down. He hits his receiver. He tried the screen there, but he couldn't find much room to run.
Screen passes are good options when you want to try and fool the defense or there's nothing open downfield.
About 8 yards.
Wide right. Watch the right.
Throws it, and there's a flag on the play. Norris makes the tackle at the 32. And it appears this one will be a hold.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and long. New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, he finds his man. Powering ahead. Big pop that time.
Boom! Now that is big-time football.
Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
5th play of this drive. Ball at midfield.
Monday. Watch the draw.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on to it. The 3rd down pass is dropped.
Yeah, to have a good look, throw a good pass, then have the guy drop it, not good.
Stanley will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
At the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Come on and get it. Ground.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Conwell held him up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Out of the shotgun. Bauman with a man in motion.
Lucy.
Looking downfield, gets the pass off. Foreman had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line. Gary Walker is creating plenty of problems for the offense. 3 sacks in the game.
If your total defense gets that many sacks, it's a great game. But when one guy gets them, it shows just how dominant he can be.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Toss play to the right. Stecker. Stecker was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. The Saints are there to pick up the ball. At the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Kraft is in there for the score. It didn't take long for him to find that seam and then take it all the way.
I'll tell you, when you can get points from your special teams like that, it makes your team a bigger threat because it's one more way to break a game open.
Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Great run, 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
The Saints are lined up for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 16. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Johnson, the motion man, throwing on 1st down. He hits his receiver. Number 37 records the tackle at the 50. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
1st and 10.
Robert! In and out, come on!
Miner lines up behind his fullback in the I.
Bring that noise! Tango left!
Under pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down. Ragone will work out of the shotgun. Looking downfield with the throw. The 30, the 20, slips the tackle. The 10, taken down inside the 5. Very well designed, and they pick up a lot more after the catch, John.
Yeah, you have your speed guys stretch the field. Then you have your other guys run underneath, looking for run after the catch plays.
1 more yard for the touchdown.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Miner is in there for the score. That was an almost perfect run in that type of situation.
Yep, he just lowered his shoulders and got the short yardage that they needed.
Brown comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Texans still have a long way to go. And that drive, John, is capped off with the touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
The Texans are ready to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 11. The Saints will start this drive from the 33-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Fullback handoff. Foreman makes the tackle at the 42. I like how this big guy can run with the football.
Yeah, and this fullback can do more than just get out there and lead block. Give him the ball and watch him rumble.
About a yard to go. Gets rid of it. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
Stop here, D. Stop here. Big stop. Big stop. 3 and out.
McAllister throwing. Comes up with it. Earl records the stop at the 48-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Saints ahead of the Texans, 55-31. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Ball right around midfield. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. McAllister didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert. Houston comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off right to him. David stops him at the 37-yard line. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
First down marker just inside the 27. Hand off to the tailback, and he's brought down in the backfield. Lost some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out looking for a little more room to the outside.
First down marker just inside the 27. Hand it off. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit can loosen your teeth.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. He missed that one. It's 1st and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. Ragone sends a man in motion. Handed off to the back. Ruff with the stop at the 39. They get some decent yardage on the run, but, John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
About 6 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. With the throw. Great throw. Terrific catch and a big gain on the play.
He's one of those guys who can really run. They have plays designed around him in their offensive game plan.
1st and 10. Minor is the deep back. Another run. Mitchell cuts him down at the 44-yard line. Minor didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Minor, the deep man. Throws it. nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. They come out in a dime package. Dropping back, he surveys the field, launches it across the middle. He's there for the catch. Amazing play by Gadsden.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
They need 10 for the touchdown. The backs are lined up in an I. Pressure, throwing left. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. No catch. The receiver had it slip out of his hands. Seventh play of this drive. Minor, the lone back. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Too much on that throw, sailing over the receiver's head. And this is the 8th play of this drive. The Saints come out in a dime package. Drops back. Soft lob to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. Trying to get the ball to his receiver, but it's incomplete, and it's 4th down. Ninth play of this drive. Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. Looking downfield, lobs one into the end zone. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
McAllister in the backfield, dropping back, closing in, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Walker. Walker drags him down behind the line. Great play from the defensive end.
He's such a disruptive force against the pass, whether he's coming after the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
2nd down, and they need 15 for the first. McAllister. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Penalty marker down on the field.
Let's start on the offense. Number 63.
The offense will have to try again.
And now the offense faces 3rd and forever.
Now 3rd down with a long way to go after the penalty on the offense. Stecker using the stiff arm. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
That 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Minor lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
34-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Bruner, the man in motion. Pressure coming with the pass. Thrown behind, but caught. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Andre Johnson is in there for the score. It appears the coach wants to go for two. Bruner in motion. Minor. They fail on the two-point conversion.
It's really hard to score that close to the goal line. The defense knows you're coming and stacks the line with all their big guys.
Stanley gets the team ready to try to recover this one. The onside kick is off. New Orleans recovers the onside kick. The Saints will start the drive from the 41-yard line. First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Sharper records the stop at the 35. Picked up about 6 yards that time. Second and 4 coming up here. Conwell, the man in motion. Gets the pass off. And he can't hang on. He was lucky to get that one off. The defense was all over him.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
They give it to the halfback. Foreman with the stop at the 32-yard line. Fourth down upcoming as they opt to run the ball to keep the clock moving.
And that's a smart call. The last thing you want to do in this kind of situation is to force some kind of throw that'll give them the ball back. Keeping the clock moving was their best option there.
This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. The kick is up. He missed that one. It's first and 10. Tucks it away. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
About 2 to go. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it, and it's caught. Number 37 makes the stop at the 39-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. It's first and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Under pressure, incomplete pass. The incomplete pass bringing up second down. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure, looking downfield, and he can't hang on. And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls, but it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. McMillan makes the play at the 9-yard line. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First down and goal to go.
This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today. The defensive line has been getting good penetration. They've done a great job of shutting down this running game.
Ten yards away from the end zone. So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. They'll continue to feed the ball to their backs.
I don't know if the running game is going to get them where they want to go at this point.
And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown. The Saints come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Houston. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Showing confidence in his offense, he'll keep the special teams unit on the sideline and will try to make this a 10-point game. Hand it off. They failed to get the 2 points.
The two-point conversion can be a coach's best friend or their worst enemy.
Houston will try another onside kick here. They couldn't get possession on their last onside attempt. Here's the onside kick, and they don't recover it. So he looks to be okay, but he'll have to come out for at least one play. First and 10. The Texans come out in a nickel package. Number 38 makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down. Again with the run. The 30. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. McAllister really covered some ground there.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
So they have first and 10 here. So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
Second and 7. They line up in the I formation. With the pass, and this pass is completed. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Four more yards to the end zone. The backs are lined up in an I. Williams comes in motion. Again, he'll get the call. Deuce is in there for the score. Deuce McAllister has 5 rushing touchdowns in the game. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And the extra point is good. So after that touchdown, the chances of a comeback seem far less probable.
Yeah, these guys are just about ready to pack their bags and head for home.
A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Yeah, they were able to get some other players involved. Anytime you can accomplish that, it gets your whole team excited.
The Saints are set to kick it deep. It's on its way. From the 11-yard line. The 30. The 40. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Minor is in there for the touchdown. Great play by the special teams here in the fourth quarter. They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Texans have just made it a two-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
And they'll try the onside kick here because they don't have much of a choice. They have to get the ball back. Here it is. They don't get it. New Orleans already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. This one is just about in the books. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the tailback. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Stinchcomb. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
He gets the carry. A little juke there. Newsome makes the tackle at the 38. They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. Going to the left, McAllister. The 30. Number 38 takes him down at the 25-yard line. Looks like he's just shaken up, and we'll get the full report from Jill very shortly. First and 10. McAllister, the lone setback. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. McAllister couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the fullback. He's at the 20. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the long run they've been waiting for him to break. And it goes for the touchdown.
He made some nice moves, put his foot on the gas, and headed right for the goal line.
Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. And that touchdown might have wrapped it up.
Yeah, I don't see how they can come back now.
is back for another kickoff return, and we'll see if he can duplicate his touchdown run back.
He's an explosive player, so if he can find the open field, he may get it into the end zone again.
From the 15-yard line, the offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off on the money. And he steps out of bounds at the 33. He continues to move the ball through the air very effectively. And he's now accounted for over 250 yards passing.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. With the pass, he couldn't control it. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Goes over the middle, and he can't hang on to it. That was right on the money, but dropped.
Every one of these guys on defense is loving it. They've kept him from getting the first for 3 plays, and all they got to do is come through one more time and give their team a win.
This is not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. Throwing across midfield. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
The coach is having them hurry it up. Drops back. Looking for an option with the pass. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
They have to move him down quickly here on second down. 6th play of this drive. Ragone will work out of the shotgun. Looking for a receiver. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
4 down territory here. And this is the 7th play of this drive. He surveys the field, throwing in and out of his hands. He dropped it.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips. When you're this far back and you need something in a hurry, I just throw one up there and hope one of my guys can come down with it.
Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Drops back. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. And they convert on 4th down. Calling an audible now. Spike stops the clock.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about first downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
2nd and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dropping back with the throw. He had a shot but couldn't come up with it. Good pass. He just couldn't handle it.
They're running out of time and downs. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. The Saints come out in a nickel package. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Houston. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Texans are lined up for the kickoff. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 20. They get the ball back after a touchdown in the last possession. And let's see about a repeat performance on this drive. With the defense not having all of its timeouts, they'll probably come out and take a knee here on first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. The Texans call a timeout. They have none left. This one is just about in the books. 2nd and long. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. So this could be the last play of the game. There's the final gun. The final score is New Orleans 69, Houston 57. For a while, this looked like it would be a lot closer, but we end up with a 2-touchdown differential and a high-scoring affair.